Camera's rolling. Oh man, I've not done this in a while. Let's see if I remember. How's it going, guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am so excited to start this. This has been part of the plan for a while now to start this because YouTube is such a great platform, and I've always wanted to document my life because it's always good to look back and look at where you started and then where you are in the future, and it's always good to have a memory. And then later on in life, when you get to show your kids or you get to reminisce your life, you also want to make sure and realize you're doing the things you want to do. But the main goal also in this YouTube channel is to help you guys become better versions of yourselves, alright? Listen, boys, I know some of us do not have the best lives or think we don't, alright? We're either not financially stable, or the environment we live in it sucks, it's not helpful, and that tends to drag us down. So I want to use this platform, YouTube, to basically tell you my story, document it as well, give you guys some tips, some examples, some motivations in order for you guys to become the better version of yourselves. Look, I have had a journey of my own that I had to get over. The guy I am today is not the same guy I was 3 years ago. The looks may be even kind of similar, but deep down inside I know I'm not the same person I was 3 years ago. And I've changed, but I've changed for the better. I became a better person than I was. 2 or 3 years ago, if I had never changed, right now I'll be such in a dark path, like I don't even know where I'll be right now in my life. But because of certain decisions that happened in my life, certain events, it changed my life drastically and it made it so much better, so I'm grateful for that. And that's why I want to give that gift back to you guys. I want to use this YouTube platform to make you guys so much better, and that's the goal. So enough about that. I'm going to tell you a little bit about me and my story, and hopefully you guys can be motivated. And if you are, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. And please, before I tell you about me, drop that like button. I'll be so grateful you guys do. So let's get to it. Alright, so for those who don't know me, my name is Arturo Saiden. I am 22 years old. I am a self-employed entrepreneur. I work multiple businesses in the sense that most of them are online versus one that's kind of outside, but they're sort of tied in together, and I'll explain it a bit. And I'm also vegan. I've been vegan for two years now. A little bit, it's going towards 3. It'll be 3 at the end of November this year. And it's one of the biggest decisions I ever made, and also changed my life going vegan. I was not the most compassionate or empathetic person out there, but going vegan, it helped me realize that, and now I became more compassionate, more empathetic, and I just want everybody to feel love the way I feel love for myself. And that's probably the biggest gift I want to give you guys. I'm also into fitness. I've been working out, lifting for about 4 years now. Look, I may not be the super big buff guy that most people think you'll be, but I'm not too much into lifting like I used to be. Like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I used to lift like crazy. Like I was a really skinny dude when I say about senior year, close to the first year of college. I was a really skinny dude, barely any muscle on me, and I wanted to change that about me. So I went to lifting. I lifted a lot back then, but recently I got more into full body training just because I don't like to look that big. I like to feel more comfortable, more toned down, more defined, if that's the right word. But I really don't like to be super big. That's not one of my goals in life. One of my goals is just to be aesthetic as possible, and I love doing full body workouts. They're really awesome, really helpful for me, and they're really good. Like if you guys want to see that, let me know down in the comment section below if you guys want to see that. Another thing about me, I used to play soccer as well. Like I was a big soccer player back when I was a kid. I was so into it for a while, and then kind of towards the middle of it, I wasn't, I was like doubting whether or not, and then towards the end I started getting back into it, but I didn't have the right diet plan, so then I ended up getting a lot of injuries, and then I had to take some time off. But I'm looking to get back into it. It's one of my goals too, to get back into soccer. Whether I play professional or not, it's just getting back to the sport that I love to play so much. And that's another thing too, I love to play sports, any kind of sports, you know, whether it be football, basketball. I'm also trying to get into a lot of mixed martial arts. I'm gonna try that out. I tried it when I was little. It wasn't my suit when I was little, I'm not gonna even lie. But now that I'm more into fitness, I feel like I'll be able to get a better grasp of it, and I don't know, maybe fall in love with it. But like I said, I can't be afraid to try new things. I'm not gonna let fear hold me back, and you guys shouldn't either. So now that you guys know a little bit about that, but I don't want to say I'm gonna go into depth about my story. I think I'm gonna save the full depth for another video later on. But basically what I'm gonna tell you is like the main points. So the main point is, about 2-3 years ago, my mindset wasn't the same. I wasn't the same person, didn't have the same mindset, and I was just so far down. Like, I used to think I was worth nothing. I had no hope in life, I had no goals, I wouldn't attach to anything, and I feel like everything was slipping away from me at that point. And there was just, to me, there was almost no sign of hope. And even if you was to come up and tell me, hey, listen, look, this and that, like I would just nod my head and then just move on my day, thinking you're just talking BS, straight BS. But there was a couple events that happened in my life that ended up changing the way I think. And like I said, I'm gonna go into depth later about those, but those events, if it would have never happened, I don't know where I'll be right now. And it was just it was just a really dark time in my life. But sometimes I think most people need to hit rock bottom in order to experience that change. Alright, and listen, your rock bottom might be different from mine, right? It could be you having a near-death experience, or my point was mostly depression with near-death in a sense. But in general, everybody can have different rock bottoms, but when we hit that, it's important to realize that, okay, I've hit this, but now what do I need to do to get out of it? You know, and sometimes there's going to be people around you that if you just talk to them, they'll give you that tip, or they'll give you that example, or they'll give you that hope that you needed to hear. And that's how you start moving out of it. It's just basically we need to take action, alright? We need to realize where we are and move forward instead of moving backwards, alright? Because eventually if you move backwards, there's no more space to go. And I just don't want you guys falling deep down, far below rock bottom, because it's a really dangerous place. And some people, I mean, if you guys already know, most suicides happen like that, and I'm trying to prevent that. I'm trying to make you guys the best versions of yourself, and to reach that goal, I'm here to help you guys, alright? So yeah, boys, I just want to make this video quick just so you guys get to know a little bit about me, a little bit about my story. I'm going to be going more in detail about my story because there's so much to go, there's so much to learn. And this is a great reason why I'm doing this, because in a sense what I'm going to be doing in this channel is not like the videos I'm doing now. Sometimes I'll do it like this, so I'll give you guys tips, but most of the times you're going to see me carry the camera around documenting my life, what I do day to day. But sometimes not day to day actually, because I'm going to be uploading Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays 3 times a week. So some days you'll see a Saturday, a Sunday for me, or a Tuesday. Whenever I pick up the camera, I'll let you know that day that I'm recording. But that's how I'm going to do this channel, right, boys? I'm going to be documenting most of the time what I do in a day, giving you guys tips along the way, and sharing my story. It's because I have so much experience in those 2-3 years that I know can help most of you guys out there that need the help to become the better versions of themselves. So I hope you like this video. This is the first one, guys, so please, all I ask for you is just to hit that subscribe button down there and join the family. And if you did like this video, do me a huge favor, hit that like button down there, and don't forget to turn on that little bell, because it'll notify you every single time I drop a video so you guys don't miss out. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.